Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. To get a hold of me, simply call the office at 303-684-3404. In today's video, we're actually going to take a look at two Freightliners. We're going to look at a brand new M2-106, and then we're going to take a look at a used M2-112. We're going to look at them independently and then talk about some of the differences of the two and basically say why you should buy either one. So today we are going to start with the M2-106. This is a 2022. The conversion is Summit Hauler. So as we look directly in front, and we'll start at the bottom and work our way up, you can see how the bumper is broken into three parts. Well, the logic being that if we get into an accident and ding this one up, we can simply replace that entire bumper. As we come on up, it comes with LED headlights. As we continue up, we look at the windshield and find 2,500 square inches of glass. So that really makes the visibility outstanding on this truck. Now let's take a look underneath the hood. The M2-106 comes with a Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower, 1,050 foot-pounds of torque. Some things that we can recognize underneath here: power steering fluid located here. This is the fuel water separator located here. One thing to take note of, if we leave the lights on, something like that, and kill the batteries, we can jump start this truck right underneath here without having to tear under the back seat and get into the battery. So that's a nice advantage that it has there. Now the Summit Hauler conversion comes with tire balancers. See this additional drum located here? Now those have BBs in it and a little bit of hydraulic oil. So as you pick up speed and as you gain momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass. As we come over, block heater located right here. As we take a look at the driver's side, both front seats are air, and you make those adjustments here. They are also heated, and that can be turned on with the press of a button there. This is for the lumbar, for the back of the seat. So if you want more air into it, just simply press the plus button, or you can take air out right there. Now, haulers are made to be able to start from the ground. So you simply turn that key, wait for the gauges to go all the way over and back, and reset, and start the truck. Now, it does come with a kill switch located here. It's just a good practice to get into whenever you're done driving for the day, to shut that kill switch off. This truck comes with two 50-gallon fuel tanks, one here, one on the other side. Now as the truck's sitting in rest, that fuel's gonna balance itself out. However, when you go to fuel up your truck, you're gonna wanna do that independently. A big advantage to Summit Hauler conversion are the seats. So this comes with the softest leather on the market today. This back seat does make into a bed simply by pushing a button. And then all the way back up. I have checked with the DOT, and this does meet requirements for a bed. There's an additional trickle charger located underneath here, which assists the batteries in maintaining power. Now, as we focus and concentrate on the bed of the truck, we're going to talk about a couple of options that Summit Hauler brings to the table. As you can see, this is diamond plated. If you give me enough notice, we can actually have that lined for you. In addition, you'll have the option of the front of the bed lined as well. Another option that it comes with, you can put additional storage right up there behind the cab. And as you can see, those holes are already drilled. So to mount that storage compartment is very, very simple. Another thing Summit Hauler does, as you can see, we have this trough cut in, which makes hooking up your trailer easier. Now, this does come with a gooseneck ball, but a majority of my customers going ahead and put another addition on, which is the Hensley hitch. Now that hitch has airbags underneath it. So as you're towing your trailer, that trailer is riding on air as compared to metal on metal. As we come on back, right here, you can hook up additional cameras. This runs off the Voyager system. So you can hook up 2 more cameras to it. Some guys like having them along the side. I've seen the horse trailer guys actually put an additional camera in the trailer itself. So you can hook that up right there. It does come with an additional for bumper pull tow package. Now as we walk on over, we can take a complete side view of the truck. As you can see, it's predominantly a flatbed, and that's one of the changes that were made going into the 22s to allow people to be able to tow additional items on the back of the bed as well. One thing to take note of on the side is just how much lighting this truck offers. As you can see, there's substantial lighting along the side. An advantage to this truck, since it is brand new, it comes with all the warranties. It is 2-year unlimited mile on the powertrain. In addition to that, 5 years unlimited miles on the transmission. The conversion itself is 3-year, 36,000 miles. As we take a look from the ground up, you can really see just how much room and space is available in this truck. That, coupled with the most comfortable seats on the market today, really makes those 12, 13-hour trips feel like nothing. As we take a look at the passenger seat, again, here's the adjustments for the seat. There's the heated seat button and the lumbar. Underneath here gives us access to the cab air filters. So let's crawl on in and take a closer look. Okay, a couple of things to notice. Notice how the dash is wrapped around. So instead of being straight. So when you're in the driver's seat and reach over to push the buttons, they're really more accessible with that wraparound dash. A couple of the key things to note, over here is the engine brake. So we turn it on and switch that to high, and we're going to use that when we're coming down a sharp decline, because this is a true engine brake. So that's going to slow everything down. You actually in this truck have about 350 horses coming back at you. So not only does that make things safer for you, but everyone on the road as well. A couple of other things. This is the trailer brake located right here. This is the dump valve. So when you go to hook up your trailer, you push that button and that lets all the air out of the bed of the truck. So that makes backing up and hooking up a truck simple. You let all the air out, use your backup camera and back underneath your trailer and let all the air back in, and basically you have to hook up. You just have to get out to hook up all of the safety things that come with it. Climate control located right here, and finally the console located here. So this sums up the 106. Now let's go take a look at the 112. So this is a 2011 Freightliner M2 112. The conversion on this is sports chassis. So one thing to really take note of on this truck is it only has 45,000 miles. So even though it's a little bit older, it really hasn't been used much. So let's take a look directly in front of this one. As we come on around, one of the big differences, and you can really see it from the front, is the size of the grille. You can see this is huge. So why is that? Well, when we take, and here in a second, we're going to take a look underneath the hood. This has the Detroit engine in it, which requires a substantial amount more air intake. So that is the Detroit D13. It is coupled with the Allison 4000 TRV transmission. This offers 505 horsepower and 1,600 foot-pounds of torque. This engine is proven to go 1,000,000 miles. Now we did put brand new tires on this truck. Those are Toyos 245 75R 22.5. As we continue to walk around, take a look in the driver's seat. Again, air ride for the front driver and passenger. These seats are heated, and you can make your adjustments to the lumbar right there. This truck comes with 160-gallon fuel capacity. There's 100-gallon on this side, and on the other side is 60 gallons. Again, we can see a substantial amount of room. Plus, this seat does make down into a bed as well. Underneath here is the depth tank. That holds up to 13 gallons. And recent data is showing about 350 miles per 1 gallon of depth. The trickle charger to this truck is located right underneath here. As we take a look at the storage components it comes with, not only is there an air hook up there, there's the hitch for the bumper pull and hooks located right here. Now as we take a look directly behind, we can see this truck does come with a spare tire. In addition to that, this is a cover which covers up the hitch. As you can see, it has a gooseneck ball located right there. But again, we can put in a different hitch in there and make it fifth wheel, and we can put the Hensley hitch on this truck as well. As we take a look directly behind, here's the hookups for the lights. In addition to that, there's the Voyager system again, which we previously talked about. And right below is the bumper pull hitch. Now, since this is a 2011, it is out of factory warranty. However, our finance department does offer a variety of very high quality aftermarket warranties that you can put on this truck. As we take a look inside the cab here, as mentioned, it does come with air ride. The buttons for that are actually on the other side, but underneath here gives us access to the cab air filter. As we take a look from the ground, this truck does come with a DVD player, which is located right there. And again, you can see just how much room and space is available in this truck as well. So let's crawl on in and take a closer look. Intermittent marker lights located right here. It's an automatic transmission. So as we're sitting right now, we're in neutral with the brake on, but it's very simple to drive. R for reverse, N for neutral, and D for drive, and you're on your way. Trailer brake is located right here. This one comes with a CB radio as well. The engine brake located here. This is the dump valve, which lets all the air out of the bed, located here, with climate control right here. So let's kind of talk about both of them real quick. So we looked at a brand new 106, and we're taking a look at a 112 as well. So why buy the brand new 106? What are the advantages to that? Well, since it is new, it does come with warranty. It has a sum and hauler conversion, which is the nicest conversion on the market today. In addition to that, we'll have a variety of financing options for you. We have lenders that will go out substantially longer on a brand new one. So that's the advantages to that. So let's talk about the advantages to the 112, even though it is used. Well, the biggest thing is the engine, the Detroit D13, and that allows us to have more horsepower and more torque, which will enable us to tow a substantially amount more. It's not uncommon at all to be able to tow 40 to 50,000 pounds with this engine, and the sweet spot on the 106 is really 20 to 25,000 pounds. So the engine is the primary advantage to this one. In addition to that, this one has a larger fuel tank, which has 160 gallons compared to 100 for the 106. And finally, you're able to go through the mountains substantially easier with this one due to its horsepower and torque abilities. So if you have any other questions about either of the trucks, please feel free to give me a call. The cell phone number is 970-370-4067. The work extension is 303-684-3404. Feel free to email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com. Thanks for tuning in today.